Oh, there we go. I think we're live. There we go. I thought I'd do something. I thought no fancy introduction because this is a live stream. So I thought to myself, you know, hey ho, we'll go straight into it, guys. I hope everyone's okay. The stream doesn't start for another 15 minutes, so if you want to like shoot off, you're more than welcome to do that. Like I say, it's going to start in about the next 15 minutes. I'm hoping anyway. Straight away, is the before we go, is the audio okay? If you can just give me a thumbs up, guys, who was watching. If it's okay, if it's too loud, do we want me to bring it down just that little tad? That would be nice. So yeah. Okay, we've got Dawn in the house. Hey Dawn, you're right there. We've got Fadley. Sorry, I don't know if I butcher your name completely. Adventure, Aaron, hey up, dude, mate. I hope you're all right, mate. We've got TPT T2. He asks, please have stream workshops. This is what everyone's waiting for. I know they're not doing workshops through, because obviously Steam is PC mode. However, though, I do believe... oh, that's brilliant. Yes, it's good. I do believe, though, there is a share button. And I think they're going to go straight into this. So, yeah. Capture moment at the happens. Streams making, I have no idea. Yes. So, audio's okay. Yes, it's all good. I'm just going to play something, guys. Just to let me know if... we're just going to quickly put on this trailer here. I just want to know if you can actually hear it. Wow, that's loud. I don't know if that's loud. Just let me know if that's any good or if you want me to turn it down. Is it quite high? Quite low? Okay. I mean, is it quite... I don't know if it is quite loud. Evening, Nash Vlog. All good. Oh, that's good to hear, man. Fantastic. You all excited, guys? It's finally coming to console. Cannot wait. Who's this guy here? Started, he's got an Xbox. It's not good. Right then, so we know that that's going quite well, which is awesome. So let me just quickly get the chat back again. Ooh, do. There we go. A little down, and it's fine. Yeah, I just think I've just turned it down just that tad. I think I've made just so I don't deafen you guys. But overall, happy days. So guys, like I said, I am going to be talking not all the way through it. Because I want to talk to you guys about it, if that's cool with you. If you feel like, oh no, you know, I don't want to hear anything, I just want to hear them, that's fair dues. Leave the stream, you're more than welcome. I've left the link in the description anyway, so you guys can watch it for your own selves, guys. So pretty much this here is like a deep dive. I want a conversation with you guys as well. If you're excited on certain things, what's going to surprise us, so it's going to be pretty cool. I wish they would make the PC version better rather than go to console just because it makes them more money. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. However, though, Marcus, look what came through the post today. We've got Marcus. If you don't know who Marcus is Thrill Riders. He does some incredible photos. I will come to the chat very shortly. But yes, he has gave me this. Well, he's not gave me. I've had to purchase it. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Ooh, Zadra. I'm still waiting for my face to be put on there, dude. Well, thank you, Marcus, for that anyway, mate. Much appreciated, dude. Who we got here? We got Jen's in the house. Hey, you're at home. Planko fan. Oh, when's it starting? It's starting in about 10 minutes, mate. So if you want to shoot off, grab yourself a drink. I'm just making sure that everything's okay, everything's set up. Talk to you guys before we begin. Not Charlie HC. Hey, Theme Park Explorer. What Explorer in the house as well? Loving the Groot. What Groot? Groot. Oh, Groot. Sorry, Groot. Yes, because he's got a Nintendo. Yes, there it is. It's right there. It's pretty funky. I do like it. Hey, anyway, are you guys all pumped up then? Have you? I don't know who's actually got it. Who's actually got Planet Coaster already? You know, at the end of the day, hey, we got Theme Park Jake in the house as well. Who's actually going to get it on console? That's the main thing. What I like about it as well, what they've discussed is that it's coming to PlayStation 5 and also Xbox S and Xbox Summit. I can't remember. If there's no stream working, what do you mean? No, there is a stream working. I'm hoping there's a stream working. Don't be messing me about. Oh. I'm just going to keep, obviously, refreshing the page so when it does pop up. So, yeah, you're getting it? Have you already got it, Fadley? I don't know if it's, have you got it on console? I pre-ordered it on console. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get some prices as well. Also, some people were asking, do you get a physical copy? You do get a physical copy. There is. It's not just download. You can actually now go to the shops, and so someone can, like, you know, at Christmas time, open up and go, yeah, look what I've got. Yay, Planet Coaster. So I do know that they have got physical copies. So jobs are good in. I pre-ordered it on my console. Sweet. I pre-ordered it on console edition. Oh, right. Okay, cool. Already. How much did that cost you, Theme Park Jake? Avenger Aaron says, are you going to get a console, Dan? I am. Although I've got it on PC, I want to get it on console just to see what it's like. Okay, we've got Theme Park Force in the house. Hey, hope you're all right, mate. £40. Is that for the deluxe edition or is that just for the basic? Because I'd like to know what rides, because obviously with the PC version, you kind of got your Ghostbuster pack. I know there's no DLC with it as well, so I don't know if they've implemented that into this. I haven't seen any Ghostbuster stuff or extra DLCs, what I can see. No Carnival stuff. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think that's in the actual PlayStation. I'm surprised they've not done DLC, to be fair. Theme Park, no, standard. Okay, cool. If there is no stream working shop, there better be a jukebox to play music in the background. Do you know what? I'll just put a bit of Off the Tracks. No, Off the Tracks is that. Yeah, we'll just have that in the background, just nicely played in the background. I should put Planet Coaster. Deluxe gets manufactured rides and other DLCs. I got told there was no DLCs. So I'm slightly confused on what's cracking off there. Hey, Matty, you're right, matey. I have no idea. I had it on PC, but I hope that they will add more rides types. I think there is certain rides what are different. Hasn't been an update in ages. I know there hasn't on the works, because it seems to me that they were doing that, and then they were going. Then they went straight to Jurassic Park Evolution. And then they kind of just pushed Planet Coaster out of the way, to be fair. So it's a shame. I think they actually are planning to do Planet Coaster 2, I reckon, next year, in my eyes, personally. But at least we have a date anyway. It's coming out in November the 10th, which is absolutely awesome. So not long, guys, not long. Only 2.5 weeks. I think it's 2.5 weeks. That is it, to be fair. So I will be getting it just to see what it's like. I don't know if you guys have actually already seen. There was a live stream. I think it was a few weeks ago, if I'm rightly. Let me just quickly have a look to see if there was a live stream. Yeah, there was was it a live stream a month ago? Wow. Well, in that, I don't know if you guys watched it. I watched it, and the path's a bit icky, and I think the frame rates are a bit icky. But saying that, though, dude, you know, no, it's on Monday, dude. It comes out on Monday. 2 weeks on Monday. It comes out on the. I'm sure it's Monday. What day does the 10th land on? Oh my god, I can't even get my calculator. Here we go. Oh, sorry, dude. JJ, you were right. Yeah. 2 weeks on Tuesday. Sorry, mate. I thought it was on the Monday. Okay, we've got 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes left. So grab yourselves your quick drink, go to toilet, because after that, mate, we are diving straight into Planet Coaster console version. Super, super excited. Who's pre-ordered it? Have 7 days early access. Wow. Okay. The game will come out on the 17th of November. So it's not coming out on the 10th. Is that for pre-orders then? Okay, that's interesting to know. Okay. Good to know. Are you sure, Planco fan? Not too sure. Anyway, I know I've missed loads and loads of questions out, guys. I do apologize. Is the stream over or something, or is it just starting? It's going to start very, very shortly, mate. It should be starting in about 7 minutes, mate. So, like I said, grab yourself a drink or whatever. Pre-order on the console. Everyone's console in it. I don't know how much the deluxe is, actually. Shall we just have a quick... How long is the live? I have no idea, mate. It's literally... I'm going to be going on it and then just... We'll see how it cracks on. Let's just have a quick gander. Planet Coaster. Pre-order. Let's have a quick butchers to have a look. Planet Coaster. Console. So we can have a quick gander to see how much it is. Do you know what? Let me put you on big screen, actually, so you can have a rough idea, so we can actually see how much it's going to cost us. Here we go. Let me get the chat up here again. Let's have a quick look. Console edition. Right, let's have a look here. Well, we've got 2 minutes. Are we not playing ball? Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I have a donation. Thanks for the entertainment during your lockdown. Oh, thank you so much, Theme Park Travels. That means a lot, mate. It really does. Thank you so much. At the moment now, oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, it comes out available November the 10th. Okay, so shall we see what we get? So if we click pre-order, so that's good to know as well. PlayStation 5, that's interesting to see. Let's have a look. Oh, it does come with the magnificent classic. Is this if you pre-order it? Welcome to the new era of Coaster Park Simulator, bringing you... No, really? Bringing you ideas and life, blah, 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 blah. Surprise and delight crowds as you build your coasters. Right, that's great. Planet Coaster Console Edition will be available on November the 10th, 2020 on Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, PlayStation 4. It will also release on PlayStation 5 alongside the launch of the console from November the 12th. Okay. So is that going to be a launch game with it then? With the PS5? Wow, that's a good selling point. How the hell did they do that? Console edition. Right. So if I want to buy it, how do I buy it? I want to see the prices. It's not giving me no prices for the edition. If anyone knows of how much it's going to cost, pre-order now. PS5. Here we go. Physical copy, guys. Let's have a look to see how much the physical copy is going to cost. Game today. Is it not doing it? Pre-order? Clearly not. Doesn't want to do it. Obviously, it's not opening yet. So yeah, you got your standard. See that this is okay. The deluxe edition is only digital. The standard edition is digital, and the standard edition is also physical. So it looks to me that your deluxe edition isn't physical. There you go, guys. Just give you a heads up on that. £50 for the deluxe. Wow, that's a lot of money. £40 for the standard. That's expensive, that is. Imagine Planet Coaster Mobile. I'll tell you what, mate. I won't be surprised. Okay, we've got Sean in the house. Hey, Sean, you all right, mate? Doesn't base games include flying coasters and X-dimensional coasters? Yes, it does have them in there, because I know it does. Because that came in with the base, the main game itself. So I know that comes with it, Sean. Theme Park Travels, thank you so much. And we can be a guest on your podcast. Yeah. Anytime, dude. Bully for you, Xbox or PlayStation. I'm going to get it on the PlayStation, I will do. Sean says, does PS4 version of Planco console include these coasters? Stratus Coaster, Intamin, Wing. Yeah, it includes that one. Yeah, it includes the Giga. Okay, cool. Right. I think it's about to start. I'm hoping it's about to start. Oh my God. Here we go, guys. Now, just to give you a heads up, the quality may not be that great. Because it's obviously streaming through a stream. So, yeah, here we go, guys. Oh my God, I'm super excited. I hope you guys are. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right. Okay, Nemesis versus Inferno's in the house. Nemesis or Inferno? Do you know what? I'd say Inferno at the moment. Coaster Countdown. I'm sure it's only £20 on the PC. Oh, here we go. Stream starting soon in 5 minutes, guys. Coaster Countdown. Yeah, really? It's not £20 on PC. Yeah, it's only £20 on PC. Wow. The quality on that is shocking. Really bad that looks then. I don't know what the high quality is on that. Theme Park Force, he says, is with just trains for the RMC. Yes, it's just a skin for it, mate, as far as I know. Liam, it's not multiplayer. No, it's not multiplayer, unfortunately. Although I do believe that you can share your blueprints. This is the whole thing with this whole workshop toolkits. That's not in the game. They have stated that so many times. So guys, don't expect to get workshop toolkits on this game. However, though, there is a share button, but they didn't mention it fully. We'll probably find out in this stream very, very soon, guys. So yes, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you guys. Guys, if you've never played Planet Coaster, God, you're in for a surprise, to be fair. Okay, Liam's in the house. Hey, Liam, you're right. Oof. Or oof. Whatever it is. I don't know. Is it going to be a cross plant? I don't get what you mean. Is it going to be a cross plant? No. All right. That's what it means. Dan, will you be streaming on launch day? Not too sure yet, mate. Not too sure. I don't know if I'm at work or anything. All right. Okay. Can you only buy it on dollar online? No, you can buy it from the actual site, mate, as far as I know, bully for you. Is that what you mean? As far as I don't dare actually turn off the stream just yet because we're good. We're good. I just don't want to touch it. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Theme Park Jake in the house. So pre-ordered it 2 minutes after the pre-order started. Is that what you did? Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. Right, I'm just going to slightly turn this up just that tad bit. Like I say, guys, I will be talking, not like I'm not going to be sitting here for an hour going, wow. I will be like interacting with you guys as well. Tell me what you think as well. So if that's not the kind of thing for you guys and you think I want to listen to what they're actually saying, don't get me wrong. I will be listening to certain important information, but if some bits I may jump or cut them up and then obviously talk to you guys. So if you're still up for that, stay along, guys. We'll have a laugh, we'll have a chat, we'll chat and as a massive community. And if we're gonna all get excited together. But if that's not your kind of cup of tea and you just want to actually just watch it, then go ahead. The link is in the description just below this video, guys. Okay, we're starting in 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Liam, I've been watching this game for 2 years and I've never played it. Now I can finally play it. Do you know what's really good about this as well? Is because you need a really powerful PC to run the game, to get everything. I'd like to see what the frame rate's like on the actual console when you've put everything down. If it's going to be like, because I know on the PC it can clog up. So I'd like to see what it's like, especially when you got your fireworks, nighttime, or your coasters, or your set pieces, or your trees, everything. I'd like to see what the frame rate is like on a console. I'm hoping it's going to be okay. So we'll see. Okay. Oh, Theme Park Giraffe's in the house. By the way, everyone, say happy birthday because it is Theme Park Giraffe's birthday today. So there you go. I'm pre-ordering it in soon, but what do you get for your pre-order? It depends. If you go for the deluxe, I think you get like a second skin. Hopefully, fingers crossed, these guys will tell us a lot more. Yeah, you have a point. Yes. Yeah, it's the path system as well. It looks well dodgy. Like I said, I watched the stream last month and I was like, what the hell is this? It looks really like I don't know. It's probably getting used to it kind of thing. Oh, look at this, mate. All this love for you, Theme Park Giraffe. Happy birthday, mate. Hey, I hope you had an awesome day, mate. Oh, here we go. We've got 40 seconds, guys. 40 seconds. Let me get my drink ready. You're getting the Xbox, sorry, Xbox Series S. But my friend is getting the PC, so I just pre-ordered it on my PS4. Getting a PC next year, sorry. Awesome, mate. Sean's in the house. Amazon did not change console release date. December 31st. Wow. Nemesis versus Inferno. For pre-order, you get the RMC skin. I thought it was for the... in my eyes, I don't think it's worth it. For 10 quid. I personally don't think it's worth it. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Hello everybody, and welcome to today's Planet Coaster Console Edition Deep Dive live stream on the Xbox One X. Welcome everyone. Can you hear me well? I'm always worried about the audio now. I hope that you can hear me. I don't want to continue.
I know that feeling.
I know for a fact that you can all hear me. I'll just wait a second for the chat to catch up. Hello everybody. I'm just waiting. Everybody is still counting down in the chat for me. It's nice to know that everyone's so excited.
Yeah, we are.
I think it's going okay. I can't tell yet. I'm just going to wait.
I know that feeling. You need to carry on, love.
Well,
Forget that, mate.
Thank you. Okay, well, I'm getting lots of hellos. Yes, okay, we're all good. Hello, everybody. As I said at the start, welcome to our Planet Coaster Console Edition Deep Dive live stream. And
is the volume okay, guys?
Taking a look at the Sandbox mode. We'll be taking a look at some of the brilliant new blueprints. And we can't wait to show you all. We'll also be taking a look at the Frontier Workshop for basically the very first time. I hope that you're all excited. I'm going to introduce our guests today. I think that you've all met them before. Today I'm joined by producer
Workshop.
Morgan Moore. Hello.
Hello everyone.
Are you able to hear Lloyd as well, everybody?
Yeah, let me know what my sound level's like.
If there's any issues with the sound or anything, let us know. I'm doing very well, thank you, everybody. Let's shout out.
Just tell me if that's any better, guys.
For it to catch up. We've got Nathan Edwards. Hello, I've already pre-ordered. Cannot wait. Thank you very much. We've got Finley. We've got OG Squeezy. We've got Mad Dan. We've got Juicy Sang. We've got Kenny Games. Hello, Kenny Games. We've got Pennsylvania. The whole place. That's crazy. We've got Heather G. Thank you for modding today. We've got Julian. We've got Josh Shepherd. I know them.
I recognise that name.
We've got Thomas Anderson. We've got
yeah, make sure you do
Lawrence
stream
Farmer.
it, Theme Park Travel.
Lawrence
Make sure you do it,
Farmer.
dude.
Doing well. Thank you for the compliment. We've got Michael. We've got Ads. I am maybe a slice of pie. I love that name. It's the classic. Osric, hello.
Hello, Matty.
Modding. We've also got Joel and Elizabeth, I believe. Thank you to all the mods today. Make
Oh,
sure
thank
to
you so
give
much.
them a shout out.
Thank you so much, Thomas, for your
Yes,
79p, mate.
everybody,
Much
hello,
appreciated, man.
Welcome. So, game sound is too low. I don't think the game sound is on because
I'm having that problem now. They can't hear you.
Pandemic, everybody. We are basically in different rooms, and Lloyd's PC is streaming through my PC, and that's going out. So I don't believe the sound from the game is coming through too. But we do have some. I do believe that you listen to some of the beautiful. So, Lloyd, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing very well, thank you.
That menu
very, very
is pretty
excited
sweet, though. I'm not going to lie to you. It looks awesome, mate.
We've got today. The game is obviously.
Hey, NF. Hope you're all right, matey.
All the time as we're constantly working on.
Thank you
things.
for joining us.
It's really, really exciting whenever we get to show it off. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to this.
For sure. What was I going to say? How excited are you for this launch? I'm buzzing. How about you?
Absolutely, yeah.
Are you buzzing, guys? Are you buzzing?
I've even had like my little brother has messaged me saying, oh, I sent him the trailer and he was like, right, I'm pre-ordering it now. I've got friends who are pre-ordering it, and it's just really, really cool to see the buzz building around it. I've got people contacting me on Twitter, on Facebook, everywhere, just, asking about the game, really excited to get their hands on it and get to play it on, current gen or next gen. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, for sure. I cannot wait for everybody to get their hands on it. I know that we have so many people in the chat we have over 700 people watching.
Not too sure yet, Sean. She's on about the workshop later on, mate. So just stay tuned, mate, because she did mention something about the Frontier Workshop. So we'll see.
Lloyd, for the people that don't know, obviously I did introduce you as a producer. Can you tell people what you do on the game?
So essentially, I do a bit of everything. Production's job is to ensure that the game is essentially put together correctly. We deal with all sorts from bugs to tasks so it's like creation and also fixing. But at the same time, it also involves a lot of the sort of the nitty-gritty.
Hey Jack, hope you're all right, mate.
So while we do have a very, very talented design team and a UI team and game code and everything, production have to have a little sort of a bit of input in everything, really. And we get to oversee the game.
I really want to say to the
start
guy,
finish,
you need to get a haircut, dude, man.
It's really
It's
exciting
like a
to see it
lockdown
progress
haircut.
and come together. And it can be difficult and stressful, but that's kind of why I like it, because the rewards speak for themselves, as you can see on screen. It's a fantastic game, and to be part of it is just it's just wonderful. Really couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, for sure. I realised that I also...
Thank you so much, guys, for your likes as well, mate. Much appreciated. And everyone who's super chatted me as well. Much appreciated, guys. I love you so much. As always, you guys are beasts and legends.
So if you don't know me, I am a community manager on Planet Coaster. My name is Shantae. I know that I have our
God, stop staring at his hair.
rest of the community team in the chat as well, doing some moderation. Hello to you all. So yeah, if you guys don't know,
CoasterBot!
the game is available to pre-order right now. I know. It's so cool, everybody.
It's so true. It's the CoasterBot hair.
The brilliant pre-order exclusive coaster later today in this stream. But the game will release from the 10th of November. We are super excited. I'm seeing all these like hearts in the chat and stuff, and it's like, you know, super exciting. Make sure that you don't miss out on any of our announcements. You know, we are active on our social channels, we're active on the forums, and of course we have a website.
Oh, just get on with it.
You follow all of those to keep up with any and all announcements. But Lloyd, we've been talking for like 8 minutes now. I feel like we must kick it off. Wow. I know, it's been
8 minutes, come on. I've been on here for half an hour.
By talking about Sandbox mode. What is it?
So Sandbox mode is where, as it says on the screen here, you let your imagination run wild. Let's load into it, and you'll see exactly what it sort of entails. First of all, you choose your biome.
Is it playing on Xbox?
We've got a variety of things to choose from here. You can do tropical, desert, grassland, city. We can do a custom one. For today, though, we're just going to jump into my favourite, which is deciduous.
Oh, nice choice.
I'm sure they will sort out the Amazon side of it, mate.
Tropical too.
We want the greenery and the lush environments. So here's where you can rename it. I'm not going to do that for now. I'm going to jump straight in because you can call your park whatever you like, but I'm not going to worry about it at the minute. We'll just call it Sandbox Park. Nice and original. Sandbox is, as it says, you let your imagination run wild. You don't have any money.
Did anyone was here when I did my last stream where it was a trailer thinking it was like this?
Anything you want.
Awful. Don't watch it.
The coaster park of your dreams. Basically, it's what we always say. It's
totally agree,
it's
Jack.
The most creative mode, I think. It's where you go to really let your creativity go crazy. You can build all sorts of different things. You can build full parks. You can build small individual items and then save them for use in your career levels if you want to do that. Or you can still deal with the management side of things because the guests are still going to get unhappy if you treat them badly. So you can absolutely still do that if you want to, but where the sort of the meat of it is in the creativity.
It's on the floor running around.
Tools available to you.
What is that?
So, what should we start with, Shantae?
What is that?
Is there something you fancy seeing?
Oh. What is that?
I know that I did talk about the all the new additional blueprints, but I don't think we should show them yet. I think I'm going to move myself over a little bit.
Okay, so they've got a lot. Hey, she's getting a bit closer.
Are we overlapping on the screen?
No, not at all. I just want them to.
Where's Iran going?
More. I hope there wasn't.
You get a lot more coasters. It looks like.
OBS, but yeah, maybe we should show them like. Oh, I don't know. I think maybe.
Yeah, mate, I did a series called Small Pot Challenge with Digital Dan. Make sure you check it out, man. Awesome.
It is incredible what the team have all done with coaster building.
I don't know why the bird's leaving a trail.
I think we should definitely show off.
So the main thing is the controls. Obviously completely different. You're using a controller, you're sat on your sofa, you're a bit further from the screen generally. So what we've done is we've put the blueprints front and centre when you first load into the game because we want people to be aware
it's the update, mate, the social distancing, in the queue lines. I like it. I like that giraffe.
You don't necessarily have to spend the time building a coaster from scratch. You can just select a pre-made blueprint, place it down, and keep your guests happy. But what you can also do is if you want that creativity, you press the right stick and here you are in your Create Custom menu. So I'm going to have a look at some
Can anyone say there's a DLC item?
On the screen, the different stats relating to them.
Where it says filters and names. Can anyone see that?
The incline angle, the turn angle, whether it can invert or not, all very important details. And just looking at these, let's go for a basic chain lift. So we'll place this down. I'll do this quite quickly because obviously I don't want to spend absolutely hours building a coaster.
No, don't.
It's quite an easy and fast process on consoles too, because obviously you do have the analog sticks, which I think should definitely be praised more when it comes to playing Planet Coaster Console Edition, because the analog sticks are so useful. It's such a speedy process on console.
Yeah, so the analog sticks make it such a breeze to build coasters. I often find myself reaching for the pad rather than a keyboard and mouse for this bit because it's so fast. So what you'll find is it will default to your chain lift for the start bit, and here you start to see where we've really thought about using it on a console with the always active panel. So on the right hand side of the screen you can see you've got your chain lift or drive tyres or your standard track pieces. And the whole idea of this
absolutely,
is
theme park
that
force.
you can navigate this at any time using the directional pad on your controller. So you don't have to stop, move anything over to there to select an option. You can just use the D-pad to navigate around.
About
So
20, I think he
change
said.
between chain lift and drive tyres, I can just do that left and right. If I want to change the chain speed, I can do that. And at the same time, you know, I can still move the camera. I can still move the coaster around. That's a bit more awkward. It's the same hand, but yeah. So it's all designed to be as quick to use as possible. But for now, we'll just place that down. And yeah, let's build an enormous
It's not an Alton Towers
so
coaster, is
again,
it?
The options come up here. So you've got your banking, you've got your curves and things. The banking offset can be set. You've got your track supports on and off. You've got angle snap, and you've got all the various inversion options as well. So we'll quickly build this down here. Let's lengthen the track. So that's as easy as holding X as your modifier button and using the left stick to lengthen it. If you want to bank the track, that is also simple. So you hold X and you use the shoulder buttons. So
Nice. Very speedy.
left trigger and right trigger. Sorry, not shoulder. Trigger buttons. Must remember. And yeah, and then you just build along like this. And what's quite cool about this is, if you really want to, you can go into the camera mode at the bottom here, and you can actually change it to attach and rotate or be first person. So the first person one is absolutely crazy when you get... Oh. Let me edit the coaster again because I didn't quite manage to do that. The first person one is basically like you're riding the coaster. So it will always be there, and it will bank when you bank, it will move when you move, and it's like riding it as you go along.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm not going to build an amazing coaster here. I can build amazing coasters, believe it or not.
You don't need to tell me.
This isn't going to be proof of it. So yeah, again, it's easy to use with a pad. It's designed to be played from a slightly further distance away, so it's a bit more legible on a large screen. Your inversion options are all still there. If you want to place those down, it's as simple as selecting them from the list. There's a lot of them, but yeah, it's a really, really nice system, and like I say, I often find myself using it instead of a keyboard and mouse, just because I like the fact.
No, there isn't theme park force.
Flow through it.
To be fair, he's doing this quite quick.
This is going to be. The guests aren't going to enjoy this one. I'll be honest.
Touching on what Lloyd just said, so Planet Coaster Console Edition does support keyboard and mouse.
There you go, guys.
As long as the console itself supports it. So you will be able to change between keyboard and mouse and the gamepad should you want to, should you choose to. But I think the team have done such a fantastic job making the game, playable on a gamepad. You should definitely.
Yeah, if you guys get it, and you can't get used to the controls, get it on a keyboard and a mouse, guys. Promise me, it's amazing. It's so much easier. I'll give it a go.
But we've really rebuilt it from the ground up. It's not just a port. We've taken the game. We've thought about everything, because when you use a controller, it's not as simple as just taking the interface from keyboard and mouse and making it work with the controller. You could do that, but it would be fiddly. It would be difficult to use, and so we've basically redesigned the UI from the ground up, thought about what you're going to want to do with different things, thought about the user experience, and I think people are going to be very pleasantly surprised with this. I think a lot of people will be holding onto the gamepad for a bit longer than they expected.
Oh, for sure. I think while we ride this coaster, because obviously we have to, we'll take a couple of questions from the chat. I have one that So Theme Park
That's
Travel
ridiculous.
asks, when you use keyboard and mouse, will it change to the PC UI?
Hey, it's theme park travel with this as well.
It doesn't know.
I think you just got caught out on the stream, mate.
There are some things that change slightly based on the keyboard and mouse, so you'll find that things will pop up. For example,
absolutely not, mate.
Is going to be the on-screen.
It won't be on
buttons,
Nintendo
because they will
Switch.
change to match the keyboard and mouse. Various little bits will tweak here and there, but for the most part, we've designed it to be
Certainly do, dude.
a smooth experience with both. Just looking at the EFN rating there, just ignore that. So yeah, it won't switch to the PC version. It will remain visually. It will remain very similar to this, but we've tweaked things to make it work for both. So it's not like you're going to find yourself suddenly struggling
Jano says, you can make it so smooth with the first-person camera. I like it. Ryan says, when is the game coming out? Planet Coaster Console Edition launches from the 10th of November. I'm super excited about it. I hope you all are too. Just having a look. Perry the Platypus. Sorry, I've been watching so much Phineas and Ferb recently. Can you change the colour of the ground, like turn grass to sand, for example?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yes, you can, yeah. So that is part of the terrain editing tool, which is here.
Are you going to buy it for Christmas then for me, buddy,
there's
for
a
you?
nice little help pop-up to help explain
Lovely.
how it works. And you'll get those throughout the game the first time you access things. So what you can do on this is, let me just adjust the time, because we don't want it to go nighttime. You won't be able to see anything. So in this in this menu here, you've got your sculpting, your painting, and your water. So if you want to change something to this, you can just basically press and hold, and it will paint it. At the same time, you can adjust the intensity and the size using the X button as a modifier. So I'm just using the left stick there to adjust those.
That's
or
good.
You can use a D-pad to navigate through them. Super easy. And we can paint that wherever we like. At the same time, when you sculpt things, you can choose to have it auto-paint, which will automatically put rocks against vertical cliff faces. You can use the selected, which uses your previously selected one as you're modifying things. So as I pull up on the ground here, it should paint it as like a sandy colour. So that's there. And you've got your same options as usual, all on here. But yeah, that's the terrain painting.
I don't think that's in the PC version.
I feel like, Lloyd, you know, sandbox mode can be quite adventurous the first time that you load it up, especially if you're, you know, if this is your first go at Planet Coaster Console Edition, you know.
Yeah,
What would your tips be for starting a sandbox park?
Yeah.
It's a good question. It can be quite overwhelming if you're new to the game, especially when I found I was new to the game. It can be quite difficult to figure out what you're going to do. So the first thing I'd suggest doing is going in and sculpting some of the terrain yourself, because what I like to do is I like to give the parks a little bit of vertical movement. So you've not only got a nice sprawling park, but you've also got the height to go with it. And I think that actually adjusting the terrain before you start building sort of forces you to make some changes. And I think it's a really nice, interesting thing to do, to sort of do a bit of sculpting before you start out. Another thing I'd say is have a look at the new blueprints.
It is MV, okay.
We've implemented a lot of them.
I can't remember if it was or not.
And you can very quickly and easily give yourself some inspiration by placing a few, and then maybe that will give you a theme to work with, and you can then start building custom creations from there. So that would be my tips, I think.
Talking of the blueprints, their team did such an incredible job with the, you know, the building and
Not too sure, Sean.
menus and all the UI. And I know that people do want to see the new blueprints too. So shall we
Here we go.
showcase some of the...
Someone's asking about the blueprint,
Absolutely,
so here we go.
yeah. So the new blueprints, like I say, we put them front and centre. When you first enter it, they are arranged by price. So you've got your cheapest items first, arranging to your most expensive. And the whole point of these is they are now arranged by theme. So you can see clearly and easily by the background colour what theme they're in. So the western ones are in a desert background. Your fairy tale is in a nice green lush environment, and my favourite ones are the festive ones, which are against the
Oh,
snowy
26
background.
likes. Thank you so much, guys.
The whole idea is we make these as easy to use as possible. So if you want to place down your festive ATM, there you go. You selected it, you've done. That's a really little nice creative thing that the art team have done, and it looks really cool. Obviously, it doesn't look as cool in this dry, grassy environment as it would in the snow, but you know.
It looks very tasty, for sure.
It does look delicious, doesn't it? So if we arrange them by name, you'll see what happens with the theme. So the first ones you see are city, for example. If
I
you
know it's
scroll
over
down a bit
20,
further,
Liam.
Then you'll see the fairy tale, and you can see that the background changes, so they're very easy to see. And then you jump to your sort of festive ones. And if you want to place them down, let's say your food and drink shops, place that down there. You want to stick with the theme, I know, just place another one. I should have connected that up, but never mind. Place that one there, and you can see very quickly you start to build up a little town. You know, a little
That's cool.
sort of fairy tale themed town.
Yeah.
And that's the power of blueprints. You can very quickly and easily jump in, start building this really cool looking park, and yeah, it makes things look fantastic. But at the same time, if you want to go in and edit these, you can. If you want to go in and build from scratch, you can. So editing them is as simple as jumping onto this and
What was that?
selecting edit building, and then you can use things like your radial menu, which is another new option to edit things. When you've got a piece selected, you can surface move it really quickly and easily by using that option. And there we've got the building grid. So that's your grid that starts being built when you put down wall pieces.
Yeah.
But you can freestyle it. You can freestyle certain items as well if you want to place them freely. So, you know, the power's there. If you want to build from scratch, you absolutely can. But like I say, the blueprints are the sort of the really cool bit for people like me who aren't necessarily that creative.
I was just about to say Theme Park Force.
you've
The
got them in
controls look
facilities.
alright,
You've
actually.
also got them in coasters, as we saw partially
Let me know,
earlier.
guys, if you
There's
think the
lot of
controls are a bit
blueprints in
fiddly, or do
coasters
you reckon
now.
they look alright?
And you've also got them in track rides. So you've got some blueprints here.
Yeah.
You've also got them in scenery. So if you want to, I don't know, say you want to look for a fairy tale piece of scenery, here's where the filters.
I think it will do, mate.
You can basically filter these by various options. So scenery theme, you can go to fairy tale,
Yeah.
and there you are. There's your fairy tale items. If you want to place down a cool little cart, let's put the sort of flower stall here. There you go. And then
I
you
love
go
a fairy tale theme.
fairy tale archway. Let's put that down there on the path. You know, you've got fences. There's all sorts of things in here. It's a really, really cool system, and
Yeah.
you can utilise.
Just about to say,
both
Sean,
this
yeah, they look
and
really
the-
quick.
The piece by piece creation to build some really fantastic looking things.
I mean, with the, you know, with the new blueprints and the changes in the backgrounds that you can easily tell, you know, like themes and stuff like that, it definitely sounds like the team put, you know, a lot of effort into creating Planet Coaster Console Edition.
Yeah, absolutely. It was. We've basically thought about it every step of the way. So, not only did we look at the new user experience and think, well, you've got to kind of keep the controls simple.
Agree,
They got to
NF.
feel nice to use for the first time you pick up the pad. But then we've also got to think about the depth, because you can go from being, you know, a simple
Don't worry about the
blueprint
quality, guys. It's
placement
just
player
because
to a
I'm
super
streaming
in-depth custom creator.
over, so it's
And
it's
the
obviously probably
gamepad
on
controls have to
720.
work for
Just give you a
everyone.
heads up, guys. So
Yeah.
it'll be a lot
So
better
what we've done is
graphics.
there's been multiple iterations. We've had people who are new to the game play it. We've had people who are experienced with the game play it. And each step of the way, we've thought about what people are going to want to do in each different step. And I think it really shows with what we've come up with, because the controls are, and again, I think people are going to be very pleasantly surprised how easy they are to pick up.
Yeah.
But
Especially when you do the tutorial as well.
well, exactly, yeah. So the tutorial, that was when we started.
Look
thinking
how
about
quick
it
that
as new
snaps.
players, and thought, well, you know, we might want a tutorial just to
Yeah.
explain a few bits and pieces, and yeah, the amount of sort of care and effort that's gone into it.
Yeah, you can
has
enclose
been
them, Sean.
fantastic. We've had multiple meetings where we've you know really narrowed down the minutest details and really hammered them home to get them right.
Yeah. So I think I would like you to place some of the new blueprints while I take a couple more questions from the chat. If you could do that, please, Lloyd.
Absolutely, yeah. Let's
Thank
place
you.
down some.
So the
tale.
non-fictional explainer asks, will you get DLCs when you pre-order?
Here we go.
So, no. The Planet Coaster Deluxe Edition comes with the Magnificent Rides Collection and the Classic Rides Collection, which comes with a total of, I believe, 18 rides. And they are incredible as well. You know, the team really looked for inspiration around the world for like iconic rides that you see at theme parks and whatnot. So they're both
course.
amazing packs. And if you're interested in rides especially, I would definitely recommend the Planet Coaster Deluxe Edition. I'll have another look. Jack Gaming asks, will Planet Coaster Console Edition be on the Switch soon? So we have nothing to announce regarding
I knew it wouldn't be on the Switch.
Nintendo Switch, Jack. I'll take another look.
There you go, guys. Nintendo Switch is a no-go.
Sorry, I'm trying to read the chat. I hope I'm not
It's going quite quickly, isn't it?
And no DLC.
It's. I mean, we're like half an hour into this stream already. It's going speedy. So we have nothing to announce regarding a beta or early access or anything like that. The game will launch from the 10th of November. Let me have a look. Lel says, hey Planet Coaster, I really love your game. Thank you. What a lovely, kind compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm getting the physical copy as well, dude.
Just taking taking a quick look. I'm trying. It's going very fast. There's over 1,000.
Exactly what I thought. I've got a PlayStation VR.
It's going like speedy. Let me just have a look. Are you placing them? Oh, you're doing such a fantastic job, Lloyd. You're doing a fantastic
thank you.
job.
This is all down to the blueprint.
I'm talking about.
Awesome.
I'm sorry, everyone. The chat is going so fast. I'm trying to pause it.
Stop saying Amazon. Hey, 306. See what, Dave?
Can't wait. I know, neither can I.
Happy anniversary on your channel, by the way, mate.
Blue Tap asks, how will the track smoothing tools work? So we actually did a live stream a few weeks ago where we took
a month ago
look at ride building, and Lloyd did show smoothing and whatnot, you know, like the tools that you can use when you're building a coaster. So if you'd like to take a closer look at that, I would definitely recommend doing so after today's stream. Matt the Singer says, will there be a launch stream for console? It really depends on, like, we'd like to do one for sure, but it really depends on the environment. And, you know, we are
Amazon.
in a pandemic. It's very difficult to come in at the moment, so we'd like to for sure. So
sponsored by Amazon.
Announce it. You won't miss out on any announcements or anything like that as long as you follow us on our social channels.
Should really put my glasses on now, actually, because I'm watching something. Excuse me.
Kevin says, can Sandbox mode be played without unlimited money for a full management feel?
So Sandbox mode can't, but that's where challenge mode comes in. Challenge mode is a sort of cross between the two. So it gives you your empty park to start with, but you have
that's a good point, actually. If you are getting the physical, you can't get it on deluxe.
Well. So it's a sort of like a cross between the two modes, basically.
Oh, a nice solution then. Let me have another look. I hope that was helpful, Kevin.
Sean, you just don't smooth it, mate.
He says, will DLCs be viable? Outside of the Deluxe Edition, Magnificent Rides Collection and Classic Rides Collection, we have nothing to announce regarding any other DLCs. Ooh.
It's for this, mate.
Hey, look.
They're going to see how the game's going to go. In about 2 or 3 months, they'll start dropping the DLCs, and I guarantee it.
The Mac version is going to be released on the same day. So we have nothing to announce regarding Mac at this time. But also, you should definitely follow our partners on our Planet Coaster Mac Edition, Aspire on, or rather Planet Coaster on Mac, Aspire on social channels for any announcements. They are absolutely fantastic.
You got an Xbox, Dave?
Right.
We're no longer friends.
Let's get back into the stream. Hopefully, I'll be able to take some more questions very soon. The chat is going so fast, everyone.
31 likes. Guys, thank you so much.
Sorry, just jumping into piece by piece there.
And for your donations as well, guys.
Yeah, so as you can see, I've jumped into scenery to place things quite quickly. We've got a filter that will let you category...
I want to see him do
shrubs,
fences.
So you can jump into this options menu on the left here, and you can filter by type. So if you want to do buildings, you can
behave Nemesis, Inferno.
Access to your buildings.
We are in the way. I'm going to try and move us.
Oh.
I'm like so wary of moving us in OBS. I don't want it to crash or anything, but
I can do that.
So these are what Lloyd is looking at the moment. These filters on the left. If you could just showcase them again.
Graphics are beautiful, mate.
Yeah. So these are the options. So you've got all, which is your absolutely everything. But what you can also do is you can filter them quickly and easily. So special effects, ride scenery, props, buildings, everything's on here. Once you click them, you'll get another layer of categories, and then you've got, for example, your bushes will be in here, all your groups of rocks will be in here, and this sort of idea of these.
I was just about to say, but everyone's PS4 is going to blow up.
The rest of the game as well, so you've got that in your create options. And
so true, Sean. So true.
So you'll be able to filter them in a similar way.
Lovely.
It just makes things nice and easy to use. You can remember where things are, and you can very quickly and easily get to them. And you can still favourite things as well.
I'm just going to move us back over now. I'm also going to take a question from the chat, which has suddenly become very popular.
Put fences down.
It, that's why. Someone has asked, who has now been muted for now, please do not spam people. It's not necessary. We'll answer the question when we can. So the question was...
I'm getting spam on here. Amazon.
Planet Coaster Console Edition release. We don't have anything to announce at this time, but of course, please follow us. The TV is going to turn off, everyone. I've got. We will announce it closer to the time. So please, look at our social channels.
Forums.
Look at basically anywhere that you think that you'd get any news. That's where we'll announce anything. But thank you for the question. please, yes, please continue, Lloyd. I'm like, the blueprints are so cool. Obviously, I've seen them before. When we were
Lucas,
still
I don't
in
know, mate. The PC
in
is
the
incredible.
Country.
I need to have a
And,
go on the
I was,
PS4
like, so
before I
blown
even
away.
judge,
that
guys.
train one that's in the new the new
Oh,
trailer as well.
the Western one.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Crashing
so-
through the building. That's so cool.
Let me see if I can find that one.
Shut
I
up.
can't remember if it's in facilities or whether it's in this one. So it'll be a high-priced item because it's huge. Let's see. Is it one of these? Yes, it is. Here we go. So this is a station shell. So the idea with this is, and I've typically blocked my coaster in so I can't show it to its full potential. But the idea with this one is that you place
That
it
is
around
awesome.
your coaster and you can see the entrance and exit there.
Yeah.
And you can basically set it up. I'm not going to try and do it there because it's within a coaster, but let's have a look at it properly. And yeah, it's a train coming through the front of the station. It's really cool.
Come on, how cool is that?
There's lots of these in the game.
Yeah.
We've got various station shells and things.
That looks
Yeah.
really good.
There's all sorts to choose from. But it's, one of the main things that I enjoyed was just going through these and looking at them.
Yeah, no, for
It was
sure.
great.
They look so good. Like the team did such a
Them
fantastic job,
blueprints
and the
look
artists,
awesome. Them blueprints do.
You know, they look absolutely incredible.
Doesn't
I'm,
beat my
like, such
Wild
a
West
fan of,
area.
Like a good fairy tale theme. Everybody who watched my Enchante Valley Community Park knows that I love a good autumnal sort of park as well. But I would definitely make space for this.
Yeah, you can,
blueprint
Sean.
Especially because I'm such a fan. I love it. It's so cool.
Oh, no, ignore that. I don't want to rename it. Yeah, so like I say, you can go in and edit these if you really want to. You can, I don't know if you want to remove this one. You can do what you want to do with them, basically. We give you the power to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are really fantastic. For me, like I say, they're fantastically useful. You can just place things down. But, you can just do your building.
Same way, Sean, as the PC version.
It's as simple as jumping
Pop 'em
into
down
this
and you got a
starting,
sequence.
Starting from the build menu.
So
West
a couple
End.
of people have asked, is there fireworks in the game? So we actually showed those in
Hey,
our
it's like they
last
read
stream as
my
well,
chat.
which was a couple of weeks ago. But if you'd like to see them, or if you just want me to tell you that they're available, they are. But if you'd like to see them in action, you can actually check out the last stream that we did. It was a few weeks ago now, but Lloyd took a look at the fireworks because a lot of people are asking there too.
Yeah, you can custom music, mate.
The fireworks are awesome. You can set them up with the sequencer, come up with your own firework display. It's
Oh
great
yeah,
fun.
I'd be all for it. I'd be all for it.
And then the guests will react to it as well, which is, it's a really nice feature that I really like because, the guests will look up at the fireworks. The kids will even cover their ears.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, yeah, because how are you guys
animations
supposed to get the
and
music from your
audio
PS4
like,
to...
I can't give them
I'm not
credit
too sure,
enough
mate.
Because they make the guests look so realistic. I've had the pleasure
Yeah.
of being a guest.
So I was thinking it was
in,
PC.
Planet Zoo. I don't think I'm one in Planet Coaster, but it's so much fun doing all the reactions and stuff. So
Giraffe.
while the reactions are still available,
Back it
of
in.
course, in Planet Coaster, they're so great. They're very animated and just a lot of fun to watch your guests react to things.
Absolutely. It's really, really good fun, especially when you see like the little details in the animations. The team did a really good job on those.
Yeah, absolutely. Are there any more blueprints that you'd like us to take a look at?
Fences.
To, like go around them or something like that.
So let's have a look. One of my favourite ones. My favourites are these ones. Obviously, they look a bit weird in this environment, but the amount of cool things people have done with them, like the suites on the roofs and stuff.
Yeah.
There's one of them. Let's see if I can find it now. That is basically a Christmas tree with a shop in
I
it.
don't know, mate.
Ooh. Oh yes, I feel like I remember seeing.
yeah, here it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
There it is. Let's see.
Can we just get Halloween out of the way first before we start chucking
there,
Christmas
yeah.
trees everywhere?
Yeah,
What on
there it
earth?
Look at that, it's so cool. It's I mean it screams festive, that's for sure.
Where is the Halloween pack?
But I think that's
I
my
suppose it's coming out in
favourite
November,
set
isn't it?
out of all
So
of them.
it would have gone by
Yeah.
then.
Oh, it's lovely. But it's definitely one for a more a
Yeah, you need
cold
snow on the ground.
environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you can do this if you really want. That's the beauty of Planet Coaster.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I've seen a couple of questions in the chat, and I also feel like we're like halfway through the stream now, Lloyd.
I wanna know how you
Amazing
share.
as always.
Wow.
But I know that you know as well as me as a community manager. The Planet Coaster community is absolutely fantastic. We love seeing what they build. We love seeing what they create. It's a thriving community. They make the most incredible blueprints all the time, and on PC they have access to the Steam Workshop. So we knew that this wasn't going to be viable for console, but the team have made an incredible solution. People are asking about it. So what is the Frontier Workshop? Can you tell us about it?
Here we go, guys.
So the Frontier Workshop
Information,
is,
here we go.
It's our own sharing platform that we've put together. And the idea is it allows Planet Coaster players to share their creations with the world, or to download custom creations from other players. It's a solution that if you're familiar with workshops, you'll understand how it works. And it basically means that players can, they can either get inspiration, they can download things, they can upload things, they can just browse through and take a look at what's available. And if they want to download a park and have a look at it, they can. If their friend wants to say, "Hey, do you want to look at my park?" Put it on the workshop. There you go.
That is something that somebody asked in the chat. They said,
Okay.
"Hey guys, can you save a park to the Frontier Workshop and share it with your friends?"
Absolutely, yeah. So you can not only share it with your friends, but you can actually also navigate. There's a website to do the navigation as well. So if you want to share that with them, you can just send them a link. They can look at it. They can log in with their account, click subscribe, and then it'll be in their build when they next launch the game.
Yeah.
So it's a really, really great way of sharing. It works really seamlessly, and yeah, it's just a sort of breeze to use, if you like. We can actually have a look at it.
Let's do it.
Oh, let's have a look at it. I want to
Yeah,
see how
let's have a
how
look
it
at it in
runs,
action.
man.
So
Let's have a go.
What should we upload? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of our blueprints, because to save me creating one from scratch, I could do, but obviously at the minute I don't quite have the time to do that.
Yeah.
So let's take this one here, for example.
No,
I'll
giraffe.
tell you what we'll do first of all. We'll move it so it's on its own, just to make this clear and
Separated
easy for
from the
everyone.
They've done a
to see.
separate website for it.
So this is a nice little fountain, really basic little fountain that's been put together lovingly by the art team.
Hey,
I'm
Dad.
gonna take this and put it on the workshop. So the upload flow is really simple. All you do is activate your multi-select mode by holding down the A button at any time, and you can basically run the cursor over this. You can add to the selection, you can make a new selection, you can subtract, or you can clear the selection, and you can also adjust the brush size. So if you've got like a big coaster with loads of scenery you want to select, you can just basically run this over it and it will highlight everything.
Yep.
And then you confirm it.
That's cool.
And that's your selection confirmed. And on here, you click Save Blueprint As, and this opens up the blueprint save flow. So there's two things here. The blueprints you save will appear locally in your local object browser, and if you want, you can then upload them to the workshop. So initially what you'll have to do is you'll save it locally. And on this screen here, you can see you've got various bits of the UI visible. The bottom left shows your time controls, which is really useful for things like coasters.
We're
If you
in the
wanna
way. I'm just going
Are we in the way?
I'm going to move us again.
Essentially, it's for things like coasters. If you want to pause the game when your coaster is, navigating a turn, you can do that. You can pause it using these controls. If you can also see it, I don't know if this has been covered up, but you can also see the time controls. So that shows you a time, and what that means is you can adjust the time for your thumbnail. So if you want to capture the thumbnail at night time,
That's
you
cool.
can do that. If you want to capture it in the middle of the day, so people
That's
can
cool.
see the details a bit more, you can do that too.
Yeah.
So let's leave it as that. You can call it whatever you want. So we'll call it Fountain. And this is where having a keyboard and mouse comes in useful, because you can just plug it in and start typing.
Very speedy typing.
Fountain.
There's going to be a lot of
yes, it is
AAAs.
Fountain. Let's just put yes for now. So you've got your item description with a 200 character limit. That's a lot of characters when you want to start describing a fountain. Title can be up to 32 characters. And then you add your browser locations. So the browser locations are where it will appear in your game and other people's games. So some of them will have a location by default. So if you upload, say, a shop, it will automatically put it into the correct place for the shop, whether it's a facility or a food shop.
Yeah.
But you can also adjust the filters. So for this one, it's a fountain. So we might want to say put it in nature. There's a few bushes in there, but it's like a planter. So we'll make it a planter. Scenery, we're going to say park scenery, and a statue and centerpiece. So as you can see, they've been added to the browser locations. You can also add filters to this based on the nature region, the theme, or the size. So it's quite small. And then you save your blueprint, and that's it. That's saved. And then what you
Off
can
it
do...
goes out into the world.
Yeah, absolutely. So you go to your scenery, you can adjust your filters here, and there are multiple ways to do this. You can actually access the workshop separately, or you can go to your creation here, press and hold A, and upload to the Frontier Workshop.
Oh, here we go. I'm so excited to show this off.
Yeah, this is great. This is a brilliant way to share things. So what we're going to do is we're going to upload as a new item. It's fairly straightforward. It automatically fills this in based on what you put for your blueprint. So it's a fountain. You can set whether it's public or private if you want to save things onto this privately. And then you upload it to the workshop.
Off it goes. I'm so
and off
proud
it
of
goes.
it.
So it's obviously uploading to the Frontier Workshop. And then once it's uploaded, it will appear in your My Uploads list. And there it is.
Steam
for
Workshop.
the world to see.
Cool.
I'm so proud of it. Look at it go.
See your DLC.
Fountain,
See it?
everyone. It's
There
gone.
it is. So that's your uploads. You can also browse. So if you want to have a look at what's on the workshop, you can do that. So obviously this has been pre-populated with some bits and pieces that the team have been working on. This one here is a particular favourite of mine because this is something I believe one of our QA team put together.
I love it.
It's fantastic, isn't
Great
it?
feel.
So what's really neat about this is you can rate, favourite, subscribe. You can do all sorts. You can see the author. You can see the tags. If you want to have that in your park, click subscribe. It's installed. And when you go back to your game, you can actually filter by the Frontier Workshop.
And there it is.
And there it is.
Cool
they're in your
facility.
game. There's the cool
There you go, guys.
facilities,
How easy
which,
is that?
they look great.
It's a very simple process. It's so streamlined.
Absolutely. It's designed to be as easy to use as possible from in the game. You can just pause the game if
Hey,
you want
Rob.
to access it. You can either scroll down to it or press X and it loads straight in. The browsing is super simple. You've got search options in there. You can arrange by, the rating. This is your featured page when you first load in. Most popular creations first.
Yeah.
If you browse, you can choose between coasters, rides, parks, buildings, whatever you want. Let's have a look at a coaster. And there's a coaster I uploaded earlier called The Mouse.
The mouse. Great name.
That's it.
Original.
And if you want to look at this, what you can also do, which is really neat, is you can look at the tags. And if you want to find similar coasters, you can just press X and it will search for similar items using the same tags. So obviously there are no more in there at the minute because I haven't created them and nobody has yet. But it makes it so easy to search. It's just a really, really nice system to use. And you've also got a custom search option here where you can enter text or, you can look at certain types of scenery. If you want to look at statues and centerpieces, as soon as you go back, it will filter. And there they are. Fred's Cool Shack
Wow.
and my fountain are in there. With a rating.
There's your recreation then,
when they were
guys.
created. And if you want to then
Hey, Rob.
reset all your filters, you press and hold X and they're reset. You should then see everything.
That's so cool.
If you want to rearrange it, you can arrange it by rating. Let's see what the highest rated option is at the minute. Cool facilities and a park I uploaded as a test earlier.
I'm going to take a couple of things from the chat. So 8-Bit Josh says, that's really handy. Omega Mario 17 says, you've been given a good tool here, Planko fam. Treat it well. Absolutely. It's absolutely incredible. The team did such a great job with the Frontier Workshop. Just going to have a
Yeah, they've pretty much done Steam Workshop.
Realism of the mouse. So Diana asks, is there a limit to how many objects we can have saved to our workshop?
To your as in your local items or the workshop here?
That'll be your
Let's
blueprint.
do our local one.
So this one here, I don't believe there is a limit to the upload. There is to the download. As you can see, there is a disk space used option. In the
That's a
top
good
there.
point, guys.
But your upload is stored in the cloud.
Yeah.
If you like. And I don't think there is a particular limit. Obviously, there are sort of safeguards in place to stop people from doing crazy things. But if you want to upload several parks, we're not going to stop you from uploading your creations. Essentially, and as long as you don't go absolutely crazy with it.
No, Sean.
Yeah,
only
for sure.
the deluxe, which is only
we should
download.
address the fact that the Frontier Workshop is console specific.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So the idea with that is we want people to be able to build their community within each console. So it's cross-generation. So, Xbox One and Xbox Series X will be able to access the same things, and so will PS4 and PS5. But the idea is we want PlayStation players to build the PlayStation community and centre around that, and the same with Xbox.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is.
So we've gone through the process of the Frontier Workshop. I think it's so cool. It's a very speedy process. I think that took us
So guys, are you excited?
As well, I think that only took us maybe 10 minutes.
Not at the moment,
so
mate.
Once you get into, the process of doing it yourself, it should only take a matter of minutes or even shorter. So the team did an incredible job with making it streamlined, making it easy for the Planet Coaster console community to share their blueprints with each other. It was something that was a very big focus for the dev team going into Planet Coaster Console Edition, making sure that the community can continue to thrive and share their blueprints. It's something that we hold dear to us, the Planet Coaster community, and seeing what they create, what they build, what they imagine. I know that I've thoroughly enjoyed it as a community manager, but I guess for you as well, Lloyd, it's been cool to see the development.
It does look cool, theme park force.
I guess same as me, you just can't wait for people to get their hands on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, watching it come from the ground up, from absolutely nothing to, the first designs we put down, where we had to make sure.
Whoa! From the ground up.
Like the rating, the favoriting. So favoriting is useful because it means you don't download it. You just add it to your favorites list. If if you want to save things for later, you can do that. But at the same time, the link between having a website that does it and having it in game is also really cool to see. It's all been something that has been super exciting to see come together. And when we first started uploading things to this and sort of sharing them with each other, it was really cool because it meant that even because we've been working from home a lot of the time, we've been able to sort of say to each other, look,
at you.
This really cool thing on the workshop, have a look at it. Case in point, cool facilities.
Cool facilities, absolutely.
And you'll be able to do that live. People will be jumping on day one and putting these amazing creations up. I'm sure they will. And it will be nice to see who makes the most popular creation. You can go to the home screen and see the most popular ones, and we'll get to see who
cool
makes it to the top of that. And yeah, I just can't wait to see what people come up with.
Yeah, absolutely. So some people asked, can you share a whole park? Can you upload a whole park to the Frontier
Park sharing.
You can. Should we go through the flow of that?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll do it from the main menu because
awesome.
You can access the workshop from in there as well. So what we'll do is we'll jump out of Sandbox.
USB, mate.
I don't think there's anything else we need to look at in Sandbox as far as I'm aware.
Bluetooth as well.
So what we'll do is we'll go back to the
key
main
and
menu
mouse board.
because the main menu is also cool with its nice little coaster flying around the globe.
Yeah.
So we'll have a look at this and we'll jump into the workshop.
Oh, I love the main menu.
It's great,
when the team first showed it to us with all the entertainers.
It is a cool menu.
I'm
going to say it's cool.
And the rest of the publishing team that were in that meeting being like, oh my goodness, that looks so good. We love it. I love the entertainers. They're so cool. Golpy's the best one. Just so you know.
We'll look at Lloyd's Amazing Park.
Did you make this, Lloyd?
This it's partially made by me. It's mostly made by Sam Denny. I edited some bits and made it a bit bigger.
Oh, so you just took the credit?
Yeah, I just took all the credit. And I made this really nice little thumbnail here.
I think that's the most important part.
That's what Dan did to
my
my
subscribe
park.
for this. This is a full park.
You nicked all my ideas.
This is my amazing park. A very apt title.
Yeah.
And what that'll do is it'll download it, and we'll go back to the parks on the main menu, and this is where all of your parks are saved. So this is where everything is. You can see you've got Lloyd's Amazing Park already in there because we've downloaded it.
Yeah.
But you've also got a tab on the right-hand side here called the Frontier Workshop, and that's where it is. So let's have a look. Load straight into it.
That's really good. And on the PS5 as well, that's going to speed up super quick as well.
Like I say, I expanded upon. You might recognise some bits of it, but it's a nice.
I don't know, mate. I don't know who they are.
Looks really cool. And so yeah, this is the one that we put on the workshop. It was actually uploaded from a completely different console elsewhere in the building, and we just went, right, we're going to upload it. We'll put it on the stream.
Take it.
Just
show it off.
That's
Sam Denny that said that. Take it, Lloyd.
No, he.
I don't think it looks better, but I think it's a lot easier with the controls.
I think it's
but
fine.
I think I've done a good job. So yeah, this is the amazing park. Obviously, it's mostly fairy tale themed. You've got a lot of different rides and a lot of different. Yeah, absolutely. I'll take all the credit for that. You've got a variety of shops in here. These are all blueprints that you can find in the game. And there's a lot of guests. They're all milling around, They've got balloons. They're buying gulpy sodas and things. And yeah, it's just a really nice
I don't know,
park.
Sean.
And obviously it's all there. We downloaded it all from the workshop. There's a coaster. Look at that flying around there.
Oh, that's great.
It's
That was a
not.
great shot.
It's not dropping frame rates
Very
at
cinematic.
all, and that's a busy
Ignore the
park.
fact one of my vendors has quit. I'm sure there's nothing.
There's no
happening
reason
to
for that.
That's good.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is, it's just a fully fledged park that you'd expect to see, really. You've got various rides in here. People are stopping to have a bite to eat and drink. And all of these little details, everywhere you go, there's something to see in this park.
Yeah.
So everything's, fully themed. Let's go into free cam a little and have a look around. Look at this.
It does, Force. It does. It runs beautiful.
This guy up here. That's a nice view, isn't it, with the loop?
Yeah, that is great.
You've got your, I think it's Teacups ride, yeah. So that'll set off shortly when the guests load in. And there's a lot to see, a lot to do. You'll notice there's a big space here. That is because
Oh,
I need.
What are you gonna? Is this a segue into something else? What are you gonna do?
This is just me placing down.
Really is, Thomas. Proper smooth.
Great choice.
No self-distancing.
So this is
No.
this is again jumping back to our blueprints. There is a pre-made blueprint here.
Yeah.
That is an enormous castle. So as you can see, when you rotate it,
the hell
you
is he
get
doing?
various options appear. So you've got your advanced move, your regular move, and then you'll place it down, and
Boom.
there you are.
Oh, that's
All done.
fantastic. That looks brilliant.
It's good, isn't it?
How quick was
That
that?
looks so good. I'm going to take some stuff from the chat now. Game Out Tech says, "Whoa, this looks awesome." I did see Games for Tom.
Always
Really
been teacups.
lovely,
It came in the
amazing
first. I
park,
think it was the first
looks
ride.
Amazing. Brendan has been asking all through the stream. I was trying to find a good place to ask it. Can you skip the tutorial?
Yes, you can. It's basically it's the first thing you'll be presented with when you go into career mode.
Yeah.
But you can just jump past that and go to the first career level.
Better.
However, I would advise playing it because not only does it give you an intro to the game, but it also introduces you to the controls and things that are new to
Oh, thank you
console.
for the likes, guys.
And you also get a nice little star reward for your career progression from it. So, there's a little incentive there to play it. And also you get to meet the new characters who
Oh, yeah.
you'll be hearing throughout the career levels. So, it's a nice way to get an intro to them and figure out who they are and what they stand for and, hear their voices and get used to them.
What they
So
stand for. I love it.
Yeah, not quite what they stand for. It's probably not the best words, but you know what I mean.
Fridge Whip says, "I'm so hyped." I'm glad.
Are you guys hyped? That's the question. Are you absolutely pumping for this? Because I am, and I've already played it.
Fridge also said, "Dude, I already pre-ordered."
There you
I
go.
love it.
Look at
Lovely
that.
energy. Johnny
Wow.
says, "Nice centerpiece in the park, Lloyd."
That runs so smooth.
You better work. Love the sass. Says, "Can't wait," with lots of heart faces. They're very cute. Thank you. But Lloyd, we're coming up to very much the end of the stream now, and we still haven't taken a look at the
This wonderful.
this wonderful
There's your
area.
RMC, guys.
No, I was going to say the
The new coaster.
awesome, the fabulous, the brilliant pre-order exclusive.
Here we go, guys.
Can you
Exclusive.
Look at it.
So here it is in action. It's nicely timed because there's one going up the lift hill as we speak.
That's why I was.
Is this supposed to be a hot
they're
rod?
Brilliant. They're
Let's
fantastic.
You're just holding off time. So let's pause it for a minute so we can get a good look at this. So this is Oswald's Magnificent Machine. This is the pre-order reward here. This is the pre-order exclusive coaster. It's basically the first coaster that the character Oswald B. Thompson, who is the theme park impresario you'll meet in the tutorial and throughout the career. It's the first coaster he ever created. And it's, there's a little bit of everything in this. So as you can see, there's a car bonnet there with a crank start. There's some rockets in there. There's a few gears.
That looks amazing.
There's even little fireworks on the side.
Lightning rod,
And,
that's it, not hot rod.
I believe at the back there's a pair of springy hands and a little umbrella. And
You know me.
it really embodies Oswald. He's kind of a bit kooky.
Yeah, only
a
this,
bit
Lucas.
crazy. And this was his first ever coaster. And this ride I've actually placed down is the blueprint that you'll also get, Oswald's Flight of Fancy, which comes as part of it.
Should we ride it? Should we just ride it? A little bit of fun.
Yeah, let's ride it.
We're coming up to the end,
Look how
so
quickly that is.
that
Quick
was
and easy
very
that is to
speedy.
do. Let's.
Oh, here we go. Hands in the air, man.
Oh,
No,
not
you
that
don't.
one. This is it. You can look around as well. Obviously, you don't want to see your own
Fully
lap,
immersed.
but
Yeah, the whole time just looking down, too scared.
Ooh, that's a
yeah.
kind of a drop
we'll
is
ride it
that?
through these nice little caves and things. This, it's a steel-topped wooden coaster that you've sort of come to expect, but it's got a nice little new train on it. And yeah, this is it. This is the blueprint. It's a really nice little coaster. It's not too huge. It's a nice mid-size ride, so you don't have to clear loads of space in your park.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go. This is it. And like I say, if you pre-order it, you'll get this straight away on day one. It's even got double corkscrew there as you come through to the end.
Yeah.
And back to the station.
That was a lot of fun. I'm going to take a look at the chat. I love riding rides. both
10
in real
degrees
life and
drop.
also on Planet I've had some great fun on the live stream riding some rides, but this one was fantastic. I've made some terrible rides, so this one is it gets a lot of praise from me. It's very smooth, very fun.
Yeah, it is. It's a really nicely put together track. Like I say, it's not too huge, but the inversions are really nice. A nice little cobra roll at the end.
DH1 is in the house, hey dude.
Screw through the centre. It's just really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's a nice structure as well with all the supports and things going on.
8-bit Josh says, arms up. No, arms must be kept inside the cart at all times, Josh. You know the rules.
I think it's the worst RMC ever.
Do let go, it's more fun.
Yeah, for sure. So we are coming up to the end of today's stream.
Oh, guys.
We've all enjoyed it.
34 likes, wow.
Thank you, Lloyd, for showing us
Guys are beasts.
around, the new blueprints. We've taken a look at the amazing... Sorry, what's going on? Has somebody vandalised something?
Somebody's been vandalising my benches. That's not on.
I thought it was Lloyd's amazing park.
He clearly doesn't agree.
But we've also taken a look at the fantastic Frontier Workshop. It's something that, I personally, as a
guys, just let me know if you guys are hyped for it, mate. I'm buzzing for this, mate.
Really
it
runs
runs smooth.
Such an amazing job with it. They really took into account the fact that the community, love to share their creations. We know that we've had a fantastic time with the Planet Coaster PC community and the Steam Workshop, and we really wanted to bring that, that energy to the console edition. And
yeah, absolutely.
I really, even the technical side of it, the team have done such an amazing job with it. What's going on here?
I was waiting for the ride
you
to
can do,
load
mate.
up, but I don't think there's enough guests. Yeah, there's not many people in the queue. So.
Oh, we did have people asking about the flat rides as well, so you might as well take a look around this area while I continue my outro. But yeah, it's been such a journey from our announcement to now. We've kept the Frontier Workshop under wraps until it was ready to show, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing the process of uploading your blueprints to the Frontier Workshop and seeing how easy it is to
playing on
how
the
speedy it
Xbox,
is,
Tom.
how easy it is to share your blueprints with both your friends that we're playing and strangers from all around the world. While it is specific to the console, whether it's the Xbox Workshop or the PlayStation Workshop, you'll have so many people playing alongside you that you'll get to see their creations, you'll get to be inspired by them. It really is a lot of fun, and the team, I really can't praise them enough on doing such an amazing job at the Frontier Workshop. But as I said at the start of the stream, Planet Coaster Console Edition is available to pre-order right now. You can do so, and the game will launch from the 10th of November. So there is the pre-order exclusive coaster, which you saw just a minute ago. You have Planet Coaster Console Edition, and you have Planet Coaster Deluxe Edition, which comes with the Magnificent Rides Collection and the Classics. Sorry, I always do that. Classic Rides Collection, which adds 18 coasters and rides. They're all iconic. I still remember when we showed the PC community those rides and how excited they were. So if you are a ride person, you definitely need the Deluxe Edition. It's a lot of fun. It will really add some brilliant rides to your park. But yeah, thank you for joining me today, Lloyd. I hope you've had a good time as well.
No,
guys, have you had a good time?
Yeah, managed to show off a bit of a more full park. We've got lots of guests in this one. So yeah, it's great to be able to show off the workshop and just how easy it is to be able to download stuff, share it with your friends, share it with the world. Even post it on social media if you like. People really, really like to show off what they've created. So
yeah,
it's been fantastic.
Yeah, Planet Coaster Console Edition, it really does have something for everyone. If you like management, if you like building, if you just like riding coasters, you'll be able to do...
just before the season closes as well, guys. Something to do over winter.
Just coaster parks and theme parks in general. You'll have an amazing time with Planet Coaster Console Edition. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun for me with this stream as well. not to make this ending about me, but
No worries,
it's
dude.
also my 2-year anniversary today at Frontier, and I just want to say I've always had such a fantastic time with the Planet Coaster community, the Planco fam. So thank you for joining me today.
I noticed that as well, Tom.
A lot of people that I know from the PC community. I saw Tommy T in there. I did see Games for Tom as well. 8-Bit Josh, you know, thank you so much for joining and seeing what we're up to with Console Edition. But also, hello and welcome to everybody that's joining from the Console Edition community. And I know that you'll have an absolutely fantastic time with us all. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the stream today. As I said, I hope you've had a fantastic time with us. And we will be back soon. Make sure to follow our social channels,
That's
our
awesome.
forums, our website for any announcements.
And me.
And yeah, thank you so much. A lot of praise for you in the chat as well, Lloyd.
Thank you very
they're saying
much.
that you've done an absolutely fantastic job today.
Well, the team have done an amazing job with absolutely.
Yeah, it's
everything
coming
you
out
see.
when the PS5
So,
comes
yeah,
out.
You know, there's so much effort and has gone into this from so many people. Can't thank them enough. And I can't wait for people to get their hands
It's coming
on
out
it
when
and
it
then
actually comes out. It's
start
one of the
to
release
see
games
what
for the
we build,
PS5,
you know, and
Theme
start
Park
to
Force.
share the excitement, basically.
Absolutely. But yeah, thank you so much for joining, everyone. A lot of praise in the chat. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you to the mods as well. Thank you to my fellow CMs for joining and moderating the chat today. You made it a good, easy job for me. So thank you so much. And we'll be back soon. I hope you all have a
Guys.
rest of your day, rest of your evening. I don't know where in the world you are, but thank you for joining.
You can
and
eject
we will see you
guests.
again soon. Bye, everyone.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm going to go on big screen. Oh, like she is now. So if I go to a big screen there we go, guys. Thank you so much. An actual stream. What went okay? There was no hiccups at all. Thank you so much for all the likes. You guys have been absolutely incredible. Thank you for the donations as well from the super chat. Love you all, guys. Just a quick shout out to Thomas. He says, Thomas, can you, if so, what? Touch them. I don't know. Cheers, Dan. Thank you for the stream. No worries. Awesome. You can eject. No. Thank you for the stream, Dan. It was amazing. Thank you so much, guys. You've been absolute beasts, and I love you all. Listen, guys, there is no Off the Tracks this Saturday. Boo. However, though, it will be return on Halloween, so make sure you do check us back on the 31st. Guys, thank you so much, and enjoy your incredible weekend.